belief and your passion. Cody and the Young Bucks are on fire.
I am Chris Jericho, baby!
Goodbye!
Does it get any bigger than Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho?
There will be a women's division.
How would you like to stand across the ring from SCU?
Can tag team wrestling be the main event?
Change the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Las Vegas, Nevada. The MGM Grand Garden Arena, sold out crowd. Alex Marvez, I can't imagine anywhere else in the world I would rather be.
Excalibur, it is a new era set to begin in professional wrestling. Welcome to the buy-in.
We are here in Las Vegas, and it is, as I mentioned, a sold-out crowd. We are going to get things kicked off with the Casino Battle Royal. But before that, we want to give you an opportunity to know what you've got in store tonight on Double or Nothing.
Indeed, and the only way you're going to get that is on pay-per-view, by the way. So many different ways to order the show. We are going to be able to list those a little bit later on during the buy-in here. And by the way, we'll be joined in a little bit by Jim Ross. He will be joining our announce team here in just a little bit. All right, SCU going to be opening things off tonight in the first match against OWE, the Stronghearts, Shima, El Lindemann, and T-Hawk. That is going to be one outstanding match that we're going to end up seeing here in OWE.
And after that, we will have the women's three-way match to set the tenor and tone of the women's division here in All Elite Wrestling, as Nyla Rose takes on Kylie Ray and Dr. Britt Baker, DDS.
You will find out what the All Elite Wrestling World Championship looks like. We have the belt. There will be a ceremony unveiling what it looks like. You're only going to see it if you order Double or Nothing.
Some might call it brother versus brother, but instead it is a battle of generations, a battle of ideologies, as Cody takes on Dustin Rhodes in a match that is just years in the making.
And by the way, speaking of brothers, Excalibur, Los Lucha Brothers are going to be trying to get back their AAA Tag Team Championships against Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. They took them from them. Los Lucha's trying to get it back.
And the main event of the evening, Alpha versus Omega Part 2. Kenny Omega taking on Chris Jericho. This is gonna be a wild one.
Indeed. Let's go to Justin Roberts. Casino Battle Royale about to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Casino Battle Royale! The wrestlers have selected their card from a special deck. The suit drawn determines their group. Every 3 minutes, we shuffle the deck to see which suit comes next. After all suits have been exhausted, the individual who drew the Joker card will be the final participant to join the match. Elimination occurs when you are thrown over the top rope and both feet touch the floor. The last remaining wrestler wins the match and will challenge the winner of tonight's main event in the future for the AEW World Championship. Currently in the ring, the clubs: Dustin Thomas, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, Sunny Days, Brandon Cutler, and Michael Nakazawa!
Michael Nakazawa getting a hero's welcome here in Las Vegas. And the rules may seem convoluted, Alex, but really, it's a traditional over-the-top rope battle royal.
It really is, indeed. Over-the-top rope eliminations, that's how it goes. And look at MJF.
Oh, of course.
Salt of the earth.
Immediately
right
going to work.
off the bat. Targeting Dustin Thomas.
And by the way, Lieutenant Hackett!
Oh,
MJF getting in Dustin Thomas's face, with Brandon Cutler intervening.
Indeed, Brandon Cutler, the man who makes everyone cry because he is such an inspirational story. And he's going to work right now on MJF. Dustin Thomas, by the way, should be noted, a bilateral amputee from the age of 3 because of a spine issue, and look where he is today. What hard work, perseverance can make happen, and MJF trying to ruin it. Just like he's trying to ruin Brandon Cutler's night right now.
MJF just jaw-jacking with Brandon Cutler as Sunny Days has Michael Nakazawa in the center of the ring, trying to bring him up for a vertical suplex. Nakazawa, though, getting wide. You can see he's got the vertical. Oh, look at this, the oil, the baby oil comes out. He's getting slippery, he's getting slick.
Yes, indeed, and for those not familiar with Michael Nakazawa, he is one who employs baby oil.
We'll say he's a practitioner of the Turkish oil wrestling technique. Michael Nakazawa creating a real hazard for everybody else that's going to wrestle later on tonight. Sunny Days with the waist lock, and Nakazawa all slicked up again.
Oh my goodness. The only thing we can hope for is that he only has one bottle left. That's what we got to hope for right now.
Squirting out like Hakan, and Nakazawa, Las Vegas's favorite adopted son, who to the midsection, Sunny Days. Oh, headbutt just levels Nakazawa, takes him off his feet.
Hey, let's not discount Sunny Days' chances of winning this. This man has been on a roll getting into the casino battle.
Oh, look, very nearly the first elimination is Brandon Cutler thrown over the top. And 2 inspirational stories here, Sunny Days and Brandon Cutler. But they are trying to make their mark here in All Elite Wrestling. And what better way to do so than getting the first elimination here in the Casino Battle Royale.
Excalibur, you've wrestled for a number of years. Let me ask you, is it better for the ring to be empty or full when the Diamonds make their way to the ring?
That is a tough call. I've never been in a Battle Royal quite like this, but I would have to imagine it's better for the ring to be full up because those are some opponents that are softened up, and they make for easy pickings.
It's slipperied up too, I guess,
Yeah.
right? Oiled up in some cases.
And now MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman sending Cutler to the ropes. Cutler coming by with a flying elbow shot to the jaw, finally shutting the mouth of MJF.
Indeed, and again, over the top rope, Battle Royal elimination rules here. This again, warm up for Double or Nothing. You can order it streaming live on Bleacher Report, BR Live, DirecTV, Dish Network, cable providers throughout the US and Canada, and in the UK and Ireland, ITV, boxoffice.com, Fight.tv, Fight TV as well for other international locations.
Ladies and gentlemen, will be joining the match.
Looks like the Diamonds have been drawn and they will be heading to the ring.
And let's see who's part of this Diamond group. Interesting how this is panning out. Groups of 5, quintets if you will, some of whom may be tag team competitors, some of whom may hate each other, to be quite honest with you, have no reason to work together to try to make things happen.
I'm gonna be your champ.
As MJF already calling his shot, saying he's going to be the champ. He's going to be the man that goes on to face the winner of Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega tonight in Double or Nothing's main event.
And
Dustin Thomas.
Back to work on Dustin Thomas. Dustin has not been able to get anything done in this match right off the bat. MJF taking him out, and Dustin's just been sitting in the corner, which, by the way, may not be such a bad thing for Dustin Thomas if no one else is going to go after him.
The old Bobby Heenan strategy of hiding under the ring. Instead, he's hiding under the turnbuckle. But Dustin Thomas is a tenacious individual. He's a man with a lot of heart and a lot of fight. And now we have the Diamonds making their way down the ramp, and Brian Pillman Jr. trying to make his appearance. Oh, Isaiah Cassidy just got shot across the jaw by Pillman and sent into the barricade.
Isaiah Cassidy, a private party. Welcome to All Elite Wrestling. And Brian Pillman Jr. makes his way to the ring.
Brian Pillman Jr.
And business picking up on the ramp as Jimmy Havoc and Joey Janela, 2 like-minded individuals, teaming up, and we see the bad girl, Penelope Ford, escorting Janela out to the ring. The perfect 10 himself, Sean Spears, is in AEW.
Take a look at those eyes, man. You see determination right after MJF.
Backflips Friedman onto his feet, but a poke to the eye. The Greco-Roman eye poke, expertly employed by MJF.
And who's number 1? MJF is saying he is number 1, by the way.
So far, we have not had an elimination yet, but Spears Get in the eyes of MJF and looking perhaps for a toss. No, neckbreaker across the knee. How would you rate that one, Alex?
Oh, that's a 10, and that's a 1. The 10 followed by a 1. And look at the look on Shawn Spears' face. Talked to him before the show, Excalibur. You know, his passion for wrestling had waned a little bit. You can tell he's gotten it back.
Spears feeling a vibe here. The crowd fully behind him as he lights up MJF. MJF bagging off, trying to create some distance between himself and Spears, but Spears pressing the attack. Again, just lighting him up with chops.
We shuffle the deck in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And to the Hearts,
The Heart suit has been picked.
Billy Gunn, Glacier, Jungle Boy, Mark Quinn.
And there we go. Again, no elimination so far in this. Ace Romero is going to eliminate him, by the way. I don't think one person
Oh,
can eliminate
Jungle Boy! Oh, just stuck Janela with the tiaras! But MJF starched him. Private Party still not in the ring. They are on the outside. Mark Quinn went to check on Isaiah Cassidy. They might be the smartest men in the match, still on the outside, as Glacier and Janela squaring off in the center of the ring.
MJF mocking Glacier. Glacier, 32 years on and off in this business, deserves a little respect, but MJF
Ducks
doesn't
under,
get
sweeps the
that
leg! Ooh! Cross chop. Catching Friedman high. Right across the Adams. Oh, hell stab. Take Janela off his feet.
Hey, Glacier said his experience in wrestling was going to benefit him because there's a lot of youngsters.
Sunny
who haven't
Days comes from
participated in
behind. Knocking Glacier to the outside. And Days pancaking Cutler in the corner. Days looking for the elimination on Nakazawa. Nakazawa holding on. This is where the baby oil could backfire.
Exactly.
Too slippery to hold on, maybe.
Notice he used his elbow. He didn't use his arm.
Oh! Goodbye, Michael Nakazawa.
And Matt Jackson cheering in the back. I can hear him from here. No, Michael Nakazawa will not be getting
Now Sunny Days
that shot.
up to the top rope. Glacier returns to the ring as Janela letting it. Oh! Glacier blowing the mist. Two shots of mist. Days is frozen. Solid like an iceberg. And he goes out.
And that's it for Sunny Days. Not so sunny anymore.
Oh, MJF. Oh, dumping Glacier over the top. But turn around, Max. Oh, Janela. Janela had a lit cigarette put on his forehead by Jimmy Havoc.
Jimmy Havoc has a staple gun. I guess that is allowed in the Casino Battle Royale.
And now Billy Gunn taking Friedman to the outside. Friedman, though, hangs on, lands on the apron. MJF shot to the midsection on Billy Gunn.
Joey Janela is wrestling with a lit cigarette to his forehead.
And now Brian Pillman Jr. taking to the skies, taking down Janela.
Shades of his pop right there. Air Pillman.
Flying Brian Jr. The Promised Prince getting an eyeful there from MJF. And now Brandon Cutler and Jimmy Havoc. UK's own Jimmy Havoc. And if you're staying up to watch in the UK or Ireland, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. But right now, Shawn Spears trying to manipulate the fingers of Joey Janela.
In 3, 2, 1. Here come the Spades.
Oh, Mark Quinn! Private Party!
Luchasaurus, Marco Stunt. Sonny Kiss, Tommy Dreamer.
Now it should be noted, this is the group of 20. There is one more participant, a wild card, that is going to be coming in as Marco Stunt.
Lung blower from Stunt. And he's feeling a vibe. But MJF once again taking center stage. That seems to be his strategy. Oh, Dreamer eats a shot from MJF on the apron. Now Ace Romero charging in at Dreamer. Oh, tope suicida taking out Sunny Kiss, Luchasaurus and Dreamer. Big AC Baby crashing in. And it looks like Janela and Havoc, that cigarette to the forehead may have made an enemy out of Joey Janela for Jimmy Havoc.
Luchasaurus just laying in the ring, but playing a little possum right there with Ace Romero.
And after Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy, Private Party, hit that leaping Hurricane Rana into an Ace Crusher combination, I believe there was an elimination. Now Luchasaurus and Ace Romero squaring off.
Hey, the crowd is stirring.
Crowd to their feet.
Because Tommy Dreamer is coming back with some plunder.
And now a trash can. Oh, and it clips Luchasaurus on the way in. Oh. Dreamer starching Billy Gunn. Janela, Cutler, Cassidy, Quinn, Romero. Tommy Dreamer's on a path of rage. Jimmy Havoc. Ace Crusher there from Tommy Dreamer. Looked like Havoc was going to walk his way through it, but instead Dreamer, the innovator of violence, you can see it in his eyes.
And he is living the dream, baby. You see the shirt. Tommy Dreamer making this match his own with the hardcore annex. Hey, and if you're allowed to bring a garbage can in the ring and use it, why not?
Yeah,
right?
literally the only rules where you have to eliminate your opponent by throwing them over the top rope. Apparently, after that, anything goes. And now Janela, wild right hands, catching Dreamer all across the face, but Dreamer starches him across the jaw. Now Luchasaurus has Private Party, popping a double choke slam from Luchasaurus.
Yeah, the party may be over pretty soon if they're going to consider to take blows like that.
The crowd counting down. It is the last man, the Joker. And the last man is the Hangman. Adam Page drew the Joker card. You can see that knee
Ladies and
taped up.
gentlemen, the Joker, Hangman Adam Page.
Page enters the ring, right hand to Gunn, right hand to Spears. I mean, he is just carving a path through this ring, through the opposition, take down everybody and anybody. Sunny Kiss goes down, Dreamer goes down. Sent into the corner, lariat coming out by Page.
I tell you, Page, a guy who came into tonight without a match. As you know, his match got canceled. He ends up going into the Casino Battle Royale and ends up picking the Lucky Joker card.
Blockbuster by Page on Jungle Boy. Nips up to his feet, but Joey Janela right behind him. Turn around, Adam Page. You got the bad boy to deal with. Harkening back to their match at All In last September. No Cracker Barrels at ringside, but instead they're picking up right where they left off.
Janela told me, by the way, in preparation for this match, he only went out till 6 a.m. today.
Joey Janela.
He is the bad boy.
Yeah, a bit of a hangover. He was out late on the strip. He was partying. He was living it up. But right now it does not seem to be affecting him. Page reverses him into the ropes. Discus elbow strike takes Janela off his feet. And now Page looking for the Deadeye!
Rites of Passage.
The Deadeye! He's renamed it, and he planted Janela on the top of his head. As Ace Romero getting lit up by Sean Spears in the corner. But AC Baby turning around. Shots to the chest of Spears as Page and Luchasaurus. Nope, Romero. Oh! Big shot across the jaw, taking down Luchasaurus.
Can Hangman get Ace Romero up in the air? No, especially with that bad leg.
And you can see immediately goes down clutching that left knee.
Yeah, not the wisest move there by Hangman Page. Coming into the ring.
Jimmy Havoc almost eliminated by Sunny Kiss, but he hangs on. Now the two smallest men in the match, Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy. Coming at Ace Romero, ducks the double clothesline. Stunt, launched up. Oh, kick the knee, oh!
If you are loving this action, you need to buy Double or Nothing. It's just a touch of a button to get that done. Doing it in cable, doing it on DirecTV, all over the place. Fight TV, itvboxoffice.com in the UK.
Oh, Romero pancaking Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy going for a sleeper, but Romero using weight and momentum against him. Scientific principles will win every single time.
By the way, this is airing live in the UK on ITV. This is one of the biggest shows to take place in the history of wrestling in the United Kingdom. I know it's airing late, but we're expecting a huge audience, expecting a huge response from us, and Jack Whitehall is going to be joining us a little bit later on as well. So you definitely.
Oh, Marco Stunt!
Bye-bye, Marco.
Stunt just got pounced out of the ring by Ace Romero and onto Private Party. All three men just crashing to the arena floor. The replay, we get to take a look at it as Stunt gets dumped.
When you leave your feet, that sort of stuff can happen, Excalibur.
Jungle Boy with a drop kick to the back, and now he's grabbed. Oh! Jungle Boy takes out Romero! And as you mentioned, Alex, thank you for joining us on ITV4 in the UK and Ireland. We appreciate you staying up, and we would appreciate it even more if you stayed up late for Double or Nothing. Coming up at the top of the hour.
Indeed, by the way,
Spears with a DDT, plants Janela on his head once again.
And ITV viewers, trust me, you got Kip Sabian coming up, your hometown hero, against Sammy Guevara a little bit later on here in the buy-in.
Dustin Thomas has Joey Janela set up. 619! Dustin Thomas taking the fight directly to Janela. Now Thomas up 450!
Dustin Thomas is just amazing, man. He is simply amazing. And Joey Janela.
Oh, and over right there, MJF cutting him off. And MJF hoists Thomas up, setting him on the top turnbuckle. This is dangerous territory. Sean Spears intercepts Janela. Oh, look at this! Dustin Thomas going for the DDT, and he takes out Sean Spears!
Wow. Perfect 10 type move by Dustin Thomas.
Dustin Thomas proving that it's every man for himself. Now Thomas springing up to the top. Oh, he went for the slingshot DDT, but MJF with the counter shot, knocking the outside. Famouser on Brandon Cutler. Now Brandon Cutler. Oh, Cutler sent Billy Gunn to the outside.
Brandon Cutler living the dream, just signed to an AEW contract this week.
Oh, but that dream turns into a nightmare that quickly. Like bitter ashes in the mouth.
MJF, I tell you, he has been such an opportunist in this match, but you can't blame him, right? I mean, this is his chance to get a title
kick.
shot.
The tail whip there by Luchasaurus. Now Luchasaurus. Oh my God! Penelope Ford, disconsolate. Oh.
If you're loving this type of action, don't forget to order Double or Nothing. So much more to come here.
Now Luchasaurus. Oh, the replay is even worse than seeing it live.
Folded up like a
but
sandwich.
Sonny Kiss has Dreamer in the tiaras. Locomotion butt punch from Sonny Kiss. Sonny Kiss.
Last time.
Not gonna get one over on Tommy Dreamer that easily. Oh, look at this! Orange Cassidy!
Orange Cassidy, the sloth.
The 22nd man in the 21 man. Orange Cassidy laying in the heavy leather. He's Tommy Dreamer.
He's a sloth. He's a sloth. He just tries to preserve energy.
But look how effective these kicks are. Dreamer can't even block them.
He's devastating him. Right here, he's knocking out the pins from under him. Oh.
Tommy Dreamer is going to be on crutches tonight.
I can see the ice in the back already getting prepared.
Orange Cassidy. right hand takes him down. Kicked up to his feet with his hands in his pockets. Orange Cassidy, though, eliminated by Dreamer.
I'm not sure if he cared.
Yeah, his demeanor has not actually changed.
No, it didn't. He just lost his sunglasses.
Oh, stable cut by Jimmy.
Going low.
Dreamer hit low with the stable gun and then eliminated by Jimmy Havoc.
Hardcore legend eliminated by a deathmatch legend in the UK, Jimmy Havoc.
Deathmatch legend, period. Japan, the United States, England, Germany, doesn't matter. Jimmy Havoc is out for blood. Oh, the stable gun kicked out of Havoc's hand. Now Luchasaurus with Jungle Boy, the tiaras. Oh, through the face breaker. MJF brought to his feet. Jungle Boy sent over the top. No, Jungle Boy hangs on. Havoc working at the fingers of Jungle Boy. Oh, he's biting the fingers. Jimmy Havoc is biting the fingers of Jungle Boy. Oh, he's eliminated.
Wasn't going to survive that, Excalibur. And here we are. We down? We are down to 4.
We are down to the final 4. Luchasaurus, Jimmy Havoc, MJF, and Hangman Adam Page. We've got the Joker, Hangman Adam Page, and the man that's been in there the longest, MJF, and the man with the least amount of friends in this match.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. You reap what you sow here, right? And MJF just taking so many cheap shots, goes outside the ring, but not over the top rope, so he is still eligible to win this match and get that world title shot.
Double lariat duck by Page and Havoc. Now sledges to the back. Luchasaurus just laying in shots to both members of the opposition. Discus lariat, and now, no! Acid Rainmaker by Jimmy Havoc! Ran into the waiting boot of Hangman Adam Page. Oh! Leaping uppercut. Death Valley Driver, Havoc rolls through! Oh, the punt, the PK! Havoc standing tall, center of the ring. He's taking a second Acid Rainmaker. Cuts the throat of Page. Page reverses! Havoc hangs onto the ropes. Wild swing and a miss. Luchasaurus at the bicycle.
There we go. He's done.
And takes out Jimmy Havoc. 2 men. Actually, my mistake. 3 men remain. MJF still on the floor like a snake in the grass.
Yeah. Let's not forget about him.
Luchasaurus charging in. Page ducks out of the way. Chop to the chest. Oh, high rounding knee strike. Catching Page in the temple. Oh! Luchasaurus!
You can see Page holding on to that left knee. That left leg so heavily taped up. Not a good situation.
Oh, low bridge!
But
Low bridge! Page with the low bridge, and he's won!
no,
No! Oh, no!
he is not one.
Everybody forgot about MJF! And MJF, he turned away too soon. He thinks he eliminated Page!
MJF thinks he's won. No. Buckshot lariat.
Shot lariat! And Page taking MJF over the top, and now the Hangman Adam
winner of
Page
this
on a
match.
bad wheel.
Hangman Adam Page!
Adam Page getting an AEW World Championship shot. He is the winner of the first AEW match. He is going to be getting the first title shot. AEW World Championship, going to be facing the winner of Alpha versus Omega, Kenny versus Chris. Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho tonight. You need to order this match if you have not already. ITVBoxOffice.com in the United Kingdom and Ireland. Fight.tv for other international locales. In the US, DirecTV and Dish.
And Hangman Adam Page standing tall, center of the ring. He's got that injured leg, but he is coming in, or he's coming out of the first AEW match ever as the winner, and he will challenge to become the first ever All Elite Wrestling World Champion. Paige, very uneasy walking up the ramp.
If you have just tuned in, you just missed one heck of a match, the inaugural Casino Battle Royale ITV. Listen, all you fans in the UK having a chance to see Hangman Page earn that first title shot against the AEW World Champion. Listen, so much more tonight. If you want to know who Hangman Page is going to be fighting, you need to order it. Double or Nothing, ITVBoxOffice.com. Hangman Page will be facing the winner, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho, our main event here at Double or Nothing.
The main event tonight, Alpha versus Omega 2. As this sold-out crowd here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the MGM Garden Arena. If you missed it, we're gonna see a couple of replays to see some of the most notable eliminations, to see some of the guys that tried to punch, to make their presence known. Oh! Doesn't get any easier the third time. Staple gun to the temple by Jimmy Havoc, and a staple gun to the testicles.
Whatever it takes, brother, whatever it takes.
Set for a ride, and Luchasaurus coming in to eliminate Jimmy Havoc with a bicycle kick. Luchasaurus thought he had Page all wrapped up, but Page was able to eliminate Luchasaurus, comes back with that huge buckshot lariat, wrecking the jaw of MJF and wrecking his night. And like we mentioned, Adam Page, the Hangman, will go on to face the winner of tonight's main event, Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega, only on Double or Nothing on pay-per-view, ITV Box Office, on Fight TV Net. Also on Double or Nothing, we've got SCU, SoCal Uncensored, Scorpio Sky, Frankie Kazarian, and Christopher Daniels taking on Strong Hearts, Shima, T-Hawk, and El Lindaman.
The ladies make history this evening. The first match ever in our AEW Women's Division, a three-way encounter. Nyla Rose, Dr. Britt Baker, and smiling Kylie Ray.
And after that, we will have the world title presentation. Hangman Adam Page will be facing the winner of the main event, as we keep mentioning, and we will unveil the AEW World Championship title.
It is brother versus brother, generation versus generation. Cody against Dustin Rhodes. Is this Dustin Rhodes' last match? Is this his last ride? You got to order Double or Nothing to find out.
And our single tag team World Championship match tonight. The Young Bucks taking on the Lucha Brothers and Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. The main event. And now, I believe throwing to Justin Roberts in the ring.
We are going backstage, actually, Excalibur. We're going to check out Alicia. She's got something good cooking back there.
Alicia tout, the Nardwar of professional wrestling, the human serviette. Let's see what she's serving up.
It's Alicia A with AEW Backstage at Double or Nothing. Later tonight, my guest is going to participate in the women's triple threat match. Everybody, smiley Kylie Ray.
Hi, that's me. I'm Smiley Kylie. Oh, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm excited. I am ecstatic. I am just over the top. It's AEW.
This is a massive night for you, Kylie.
Massive. That's what, massive night. It's just insane. It's literally in.
I'm Peter Avalon, and I'm the librarian. And I'm sick and tired of how loud you ladies are being
I'm Linda Bates, and I am the librarian.
Wait, there's two.
see, Excalibur, this is the problem when you have two librarians. One librarian, maybe you could keep it quiet, but instead it's shh. And poor Kylie Ray, getting the carpet pulled out from under her again. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Completely upstage was Kylie Ray, but she'll have her moment to shine later on tonight in the women's three-way match as she takes on Nyla Rose and Dr. Britt Baker. But yeah, two librarians, two differing philosophies on how to organize books, Dewey Decimal Systems.
Oh yeah, listen, Cody as well. We're talking about main event, our main event matches. Cody against his brother, Dustin Rhodes. Brother versus brother, generation versus generation. Listen, I am so excited for this match. And you saw Dustin yesterday unveiling a new shirt that said, Dusty's favorite. Let's go ahead and show you a little video previewing what you got coming up at Double or Nothing.
I love my brother. I have always loved my brother. And this notion of brother versus brother, of natural versus nightmare, it's all very marketable, it's all very romantic, albeit not very accurate. This match is generation versus generation. When that animal can't go anymore and it knows it's going to die and it wants to die, you pull from the hip, you roll your fingers on the steel of the chamber, and you blow it away.
This is not a new beginning for me in my career. I have done it all. 30 years in the business. My legacy is intact. I am Dustin Rhodes.
He's back on the street one more time. And he's playing his game without you in my ear. He's on a one-way road away from your heart, headed downhill right from the start. Passion will come to your rescue if I could only wear his shoes. I'd walk through fire so that you could see that I'm the man that you really need. And step by step, you'd lose those blues if I could only wear his shoes. If I could only wear his shoes.
Cody and Dustin coming up, Double or Nothing. Order on pay-per-view.
This bout is set for one fall. Approaching the ring first from Houston, Texas, weighing 185 pounds, the best ever, Sammy Guevara.
Sammy Guevara, the self-proclaimed best ever. But I've had a chance to get to know Sammy Guevara, and I would say he is in the running for the worst ever.
Well, I mean, just so insincere. That's part of the problem. He tries to come across as your best friend. And Excalibur, he talks behind your back. You know, that's the thing about him. I mean, he's a little bit of a skeevy guy, of course, trying to sell his Panda merchandise. Got his SammyGuevara.com, Sammy Guevara vlogs, all of this self-promotional stuff. And it's all about Sammy Guevara.
And when the Pandas were headed back to China from the San Diego Zoo, it looks like he might have interdicted the shipment and scalped one.
That's the type of cruelty you get from Sammy Guevara.
And his opponent from Colston, Norfolk, England, weighing 180 pounds, Super Bad Kid Sabian.
And if you're staying up late to join us on ITV4, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and we hope that you'll join us for Double or Nothing on ITV Box Office to see this amazing event, Double or Nothing, that we have for you tonight. But before that, we have Superbad Kip Sabian making his way to the ring, Alex.
The handsome hustler who got waylaid by Sammy Guevara on Friday at Friday's weigh-in, kicked low by Guevara. And, you know, Kip Sabian pledging revenge, his chance to shine. This is a huge match for both of these guys. Put in this position, leading into Double or Nothing. Order right now if you have not.
It's definitely the biggest match of Kip Sabian's career. But Sammy Guevara, he's been under the bright lights before. He's competed at Triple Mania, AAA, our promotional partner in Mexico, their big event. And he has been there. He has won championships in AAA. Kip Sabian, you have to wonder if the butterflies, if the nerves will affect him, if Sammy Guevara is able to keep a cooler head.
By the way, not only a showcase for two of the top young wrestlers in our industry, one of the top young referees as well, Aubrey Edwards, getting her chance to shine here in All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah, AEW is for everybody. That's not just the mantra. As the bell sounds and the first ever singles match in All Elite Wrestling takes place. Kip Sabian, Sammy Guevara making history here in Las Vegas.
These guys are both so charismatic, right? I mean, they are the future of our wrestling business, especially here in All Elite Wrestling. Just such a great tune-up for Double or Nothing coming up just a few minutes. Again, don't forget to order. You can stream it Bleacher Report Live, BR Live, Bleacher Report, DirecTV, Dish, cable providers throughout the U.S. and Canada, Fight.tv for all other international locations except for the UK and Ireland. That's where you go, itvboxoffice.com.
And Sammy Guevara taking the side headlock. You mentioned how charismatic these two guys are, but that will only get you so far in All Elite Wrestling. They wouldn't be here unless they were capable. And they are two of the brightest stars, the brightest young wrestlers in the industry today, as Kip Sabian reversing into a hammerlock, almost, or top wrist lock, excuse me. Nope, goes over that top tiaras, takes down Guevara, and crosses his ankles. Guevara, though, kips up and out of it, making it look so easy.
I'm glad you talked about charisma only taking you so far here in All Elite Wrestling. One thing that's going to make our company different, the fact that pinfalls are going to matter. Wins and losses mean something here in AEW.
Yeah, big statistics-based approach. The merit system still to be unveiled, but that is something that has been one of the talking points about this promotion, and more will be revealed in the future. But right now, Sammy Guevara fighting from the bottom.
Merit system greater than buddy system, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Say that, yes.
And the leg scissors, and Kip Sabian springs up to his feet, escaping out from Sammy Guevara.
You can see some frustration there on Guevara, right? I'm not sure how easy he thought this would be. Doesn't have a long history with Kip Sabian. He's never fought him before. All he knows is the confrontation that took place Friday as, you know, being a precursor to this.
Lariat thrown, back elbow thrown by Guevara. Sabian goes up and over the top, swings through the legs, pushes him off, springs up, work on Rana, takes him down. Didn't get the legs fully secured, but it was enough to disorient Guevara and bring him up into the waiting leg lariat from Sabian.
Sabian, such a talented individual, just turned 27 years old on May 11th from Norfolk, England, Seaside, if you will, debuted on Halloween night in 2010.
Norfolk, England's own, but Sammy Guevara, Houston, Texas's own. He backflips over. Kip Sabian, dropkick, takes Sabian off his feet. And the best ever. Soaking in the admittedly 50-50 mix of cheers and boos here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Although I think as the match goes on, fans like Sammy Guevara less and less and are getting more and more behind Kip Sabian. Guevara charging into the corner. Bandera sends him up and over the top from Sabian. Sabian fakes the dropkick. Oh, boot to the side of the head, catching Guevara on the ear. Now Kip Sabian building up a head of steam, hits the ropes. Up and over the top, Guevara walks it off. Sabian lands on the apron though. Springing off the middle rope, landing it on his feet. And this time, Kip Sabian making it look easy. This is, again, just a precursor to what you're going to get. Double or Nothing. Order now if you have not. So simple to do so. DirecTV, satellite, Dish Network, cable providers, ITV box office in the UK and Ireland as well.
Sabian caught unawares, as was our cameraman Sammy Guevara, surprising everybody with that dive over the top, crashing to the floor.
Guevara has held 11 different championships in 7 different companies, the biggest of which the AAA Cruiserweight title, lost that a little bit earlier this year, but a guy who has had championship success before at lower levels, trying for that same success here in All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah, Sammy Guevara, he was announced for this singles match prior to the Casino Battle Royale, to the format being announced, and I think he was happy. He wanted a chance to shine on his own. He didn't want 20 other guys in the ring to potentially overshadow him. He wanted the stage, the bright lights to himself.
Sammy Guevara is so committed. What a stomp.
He was pot committed to adjusting the spine of Kip Sabian, and now laying in some right hands. Aubrey Edwards keeping a close eye on it. Sabian still aware. Aubrey says he can continue.
Guevara is so committed to becoming a pro wrestler. 30-hour drives to work different shows. 30 hours.
Dragon screw leg whip by Sabian, and now looking for the Cruciatus clutch. Oh, brings him over the top and steps his left leg over to put even more pressure, even more downward pressure on the knees of Guevara.
Too close to the ropes, Excalibur. That's a young mistake, right?
Too close to the ropes, yes, but the damage may have been done. Guevara favors those high-flying attacks, and if he was, if that knee has been tweaked, but yes, you're exactly right, Alex. If he was more close to the center, he could have inflicted even more punishment on Guevara, but instead gets the boot up as Guevara was charging in. Oh! Power slam. Guevara spins through. Backflip. Backflip again. Standing shooting star press. 1, 2. 2 count. Sabian able to kick out.
Almost had him right there. Aubrey Edwards, though, right on top of it. Sabian did have his shoulder up before the count of 3.
Sabian did everything in his power to avoid those consecutive moonsault attacks, but Guevara bringing out a shooting star press, going directly into the pinning predicament. That's the experience edge that Guevara brings to this match.
I think Guevara needs to be right on top of him instead, staring at someone at ringside. That's not the way to be acting. You need to be right on top of Kip Sabian, or else it's going to cost you in a big-time way. He's delaying too much, in my opinion, Excalibur.
Yeah, spending a little too much time giving Sabian a chance to come back. Sabian wants this just as much as Sammy Guevara, if not more. Spring or drop kick, taking Sammy Guevara off his feet.
And again, just an appetizer here, a morsel, if you will, about what's to come. A Double or Nothing pay-per-view coming up. Kenny against Chris Jericho. So excited about that. It is going to be unbelievable to have that main event, Alpha versus Omega 2. It's what the wrestling world is buzzing about. You need to order, though, Double or Nothing.
Oh, high commentary by Kip Sabian as he grabs the head, rolls through. PK taking Guevara down into a pinning predicament. 2 count only from Aubrey Edwards.
Just a 2.
Sabian, you can see the gears turning. What is it going to take to put away Sammy Guevara, to make history here tonight, not only in All Elite Wrestling, but professional wrestling history in the first ever AEW singles match?
Hey, we are trending atop the UK right now. Double or Nothing on Twitter. Thank you so much, ITV4. Thank you, ITVBoxOffice.com. Thank you, our UK fans, for your support of All Elite Wrestling. Thank you.
UK, and shouts to Ireland as well. Sabian, though, with that back elbow staggers Guevara. Oh, Guevara.
Call that Superman forearm?
Yeah, that short distance Superman forearm. Hashtag AEWDON, and they go over the top and spilling over the top, hanging onto the front chancery was both men, and a suplex on the floor. Not sure who got the better of that.
Not sure how Guevara held on. Not sure how Sabian held on, but Guevara getting the better end of that one for sure. And the AEW chants have begun here. Among the first, won't be the last. I can tell you that, Excalibur.
And Guevara trying to clear out the front row. Jensen Karp being cleared out of the way as Sammy Guevara laying in shots across the back of Kip Sabian as he's got him draped across the ring across the barricade. And Sammy Guevara, shooting star press off the ring apron onto the back of Kip Sabian.
I thought that was going to be a guillotine, Excalibur. I thought that's what he was going to do, drop the leg. No, shooting star press, even more velocity
it was
behind it.
Guillotine of sorts coming from 10,000 feet up in the air. Sammy Guevara throwing caution to the wind, throwing his body high, invoking Jushin Thunder Liger, the inventor of the shooting star press. But to my knowledge, Liger's never done it quite like that.
No. And by the way, this is why we are trending in the UK, #1 for Double or Nothing, and America as well.
Soon to be worldwide.
You are right about that. Looking for a 630 right here.
But
Excalibur.
Guevara up to the top, calling for 630. Sabian with the knees up. He's got him up on the shoulders. Deathly hollows.
Might be it.
1, 2, 3. Kip Sabian, the winner of the first ever singles match in AEW.
Super bad Kip Sabian.
What a debut by Britain's own Kip Sabian, getting the victory over Sammy Guevara, taking revenge, by the way, for the way Guevara disrespected him at the weigh-in. Maybe this will put a little bit more humility into Sammy Guevara into the future.
Absolutely nothing will beat more humility into the head of Sammy Guevara. But if you're watching us on ITV4, aren't you glad that you stayed up to see Kip Sabian make history here tonight? And I hope you've already headed over to itvboxoffice.com to purchase Double or Nothing live at the top of the hour. Also available on pay-per-view, DirecTV, Dish Network, Fight TV, everywhere else in the world. It's Kip Sabian, your winner here tonight in the first ever singles match for All Elite Wrestling.
Right about that. Listen, we have so much more coming up here. Sadie Gibbs, a new addition to our women's division. Let's check this video out.
Well, the UK's own Sadie Gibbs making her presence felt here in All Elite Wrestling. She is a prospect to watch out for.
No question. Listen, and by the way, too, Nyla Rose, Dr. Britt Baker, and also Smiley Kylie Ray going to begin the women's division here in All Elite Wrestling.
But right now we have the third man of the booth who will be joining us for Double or Nothing. Boomer Sooner himself, professional wrestling legend Jim Ross, making his way up to the broadcast position.
Listen, Jim Ross going to be joining us here on our announce set. He will be helping to call the action for Double or Nothing. If you have not ordered, what are you waiting for? Come on and join us. You get to hear the most iconic announcer in the history of our profession. 45 years behind the mic. Jim Ross going to be announcing with us. Cannot wait for that. It is going to be so special to have Jim Ross joining us here at Double or Nothing. Limousine pulling up here. I know that dog. That's Pharaoh.
Hey, man. So nice to meet you. My name's Matt Jackson.
Hi, I'm Michael.
Cool, man. Cool.
Michael Nakazawa.
Michael Nakazawa. You okay?
I don't know.
Hey, Muffs. You guys, you need your credentials. Cody said.
Credentials?
Yeah, credentials.
Here's your credentials. That felt good, huh?
Yeah.
You ready for a pay-per-view?
Yeah, let's go start the pay-per-view.
Let's do it.
I should do it, right? I think I should do it. Welcome!
I want to do it. Welcome to. Hey, come on, guys. What am I? Chopped liver? You guys left me off of this thing last year. Please allow me to do the honors. Welcome, everyone, to the first inaugural show of All Elite Wrestling AEW. That's got such a ring to it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit of butterflies in my stomach before coming out here today, but your guys' energy is gonna fuel me through this thing, and there's really, I feel like we can't do any wrong. You guys just wanna party just like each and every one of us.
God, it's so cool to see 20,000 people.
It's not, this building holds like 13,000 people. It's not.
No, this is pro wrestling. You round up.
Okay. Well, we just set the attendance record for the MGM Grand with 20,000!
Before this gets way out of hand, let me say something that is actually factual tonight. And that is that this is the first sensory-inclusive event in wrestling history.
This is it, guys. We're about to make history, each and every one of you. We use the word revolution because this is a revolution.